Yo, welcome back everyone. This is Stu42 with a very quick how-to just on making ethanol crystals, which we're going to need coming up for some engines. So I've been doing a bit of a hunt with rotarycraft and what I want to get up to, and ultimately I want to get to the bedrock breaker. There's way more steps in between now than what there used to be. So one of the first steps is to get some ethanol. So I just thought I'd quickly show you my setup for that. So under here we have the reservoir, so we have 4 blocks of reservoir filled with the water. I've right clicked it with the wrench, which has enabled auto output, so that means if we look inside these little water tanks are both full, which is fantastic. Now these 2 switches are on, which control these just DC electric engines behind. They are the simplest engines you can make, but they provide enough power for these fermenters. Over here I have my grinder going, but instead of grinding up for lubricant, I've actually got sugarcane in here. Now the reason I'm doing it in the grinder is, as we'll see in a second with this good timing, we get 3 sugar for every 1 sugarcane. So that's a pretty good yield out of the grinder. So from there we go to our first one, which has dirt in the bottom, put the sugar in the top, and we get yeast. From there we take the yeast and put it in here with plant matter in the bottom. I'm using oak saplings just because I happen to have quite a few oak saplings. And this then produces some sludge. And as you can see, it's you get a bit of bonus out of there, so every so often you get lucky and it doesn't consume the yeast that you put in. And from there I'm just throwing the sludge straight into our usual furnace that we've been using. Any furnace will do, and this makes the ethanol crystals. So there you have it, ethanol crystals. Pretty easy, and that's what we're going to need in future episodes for some gas engines that I want to make. So yeah, so that's it. That's the how-to for ethanol crystals. As always, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.